This one should be fairly interesting. I'm going to be going through several images and stuff that, again, Darth Vader modding, he pointed me at songs based in Seattle, and I'm only just starting to go through them, and they're very interesting indeed. Now, this is an old one from my 9/11 predictive programming Rockefeller series. I noticed it back then and forgot about it. Look at that. I even wrote it in my my Word document that look, Seattle Space Needle next to the towers. Towers first, then the Seattle Space Needle. Seattle, right. Which brings you back to the really important one I found. This Levi's advert that I just stumbled across months ago. The Wrecking Ball, right? Swings this way, knocks out the towers, the twin towers. They are twin towers, do you get it? And then it knocks out the Space Needle. Now, you're going to say, yeah, that's not the World Trade Towers, and that's not the Seattle Space Needle. Of course it's not. They're symbolic. They're not going to be that, blatant and obvious. Of course not. But it is blatant. It is obvious if you know what you're looking for. Two operations. World Trade Towers, the Twin Towers, Wrecking Ball, demolition, come on. Demolition, controlled demolition, boom, right? And then it swings this way to the Seattle Space Needle, right? ISIS, Ra. Ra hits the trade towers, and ISIS, blue, water, Seattle, right? There it is again. Exact same configuration, in fact. Deathstroke, Terminator. These two images are extremely important because they show you both operations, both big false flags on America, the Hiram Abiff thing, East Gate, West Gate. Right, so let's go through a few things, starting off with I think it was Tiger Sibirskaya sent me this one. Of course, the Darkest Hour film about Winston Churchill in the war. Darkest Hour, of course, it's a blackout hint. So it's blackout and war. It's a war against the people, war against the Goyim. Now check the end of this.
Victory! There can be no survivor!
There can be no survivors, Darkest Hour, blackout. Here we go. Yeah, see the lights go out there? Ends with him blowing out a match. Blackout. See? Alright. So, let's go through a few things. Yeah, so Cold, The Day Seattle Died song. It's about Kurt Cobain, I do believe, but come on, it's all there. Let's have a look at this. The Day Seattle Died lyrics. Turn all the lights down low. Hello, blackout again. And when he sings this, I listened to it. When he sings it, shattered voice on an open chord, it actually sounds like an open core. Hanford, Seattle, Columbia reactors, which are also in the Humanity Bureau film. Central to that. It's shown to be a hoax in the film. And it's all just a fear psyop in the film. They even explain that. Open core. Lights down low, blackout, the day that Seattle died. Come on. There it is. Yeah, it's all about Kurt Cobain, but that was a psyop anyway. April. March, April. Looking for that. Right. Then there's another song called Emerald City, of course, Seattle. United States of Electronica. It's a gay band as far as I know. Yeah. Boom. Blue Scholars. A rap band, always about Seattle. Boom here. Lots of their songs are kind of blue, you know, blue scholars. Again, you with the ocean, you with the Pacific Rim. You know, the submarine, the wave. Classic crime, Phoenix. This is apparently a Seattle song. Well, look at it. Phoenix. Dark Knight Rises, eh? It's all about that. Anyways, Apollyon from the sea, the seven-headed beast from the sea. All right. And there you go. Classic crime, of course. It'll be a classic crime. Let me just move on. Frank Zappa did a Seattle song as well. And here you have another code, the Mud Shark. Right? Seattle, Washington, as you say. Edgewater in Mud Shark. Right? And it repeats Mud Shark all the time. Well, I've already shown you there's a USS Shark submarine. And the mud, that's all over it. You've seen that in that G8, people dressed up in mud like they've been in a tsunami. Hold on, I will find it. Yeah, and Ferris's Dirty Weekend. I told you, it's all about the mud, the tsunami, the people getting caked in mud after a tsunami. That's the hint. What else? Yeah, this one called The Medic. Seattle. And Macklemore, lots of Seattle songs. Macklemore being another puppet band, of course. Fear and Mud. Look, see it? Mud, fear, mud. Again, like Frank Zappa. Mud. Just keeps coming up. Certain words keep coming up. Mud, fear, fall. The Fall of Troy. Seatlantis. Seattle. Yes, another Seattle song. The Fall of Troy. And again, you're back to Coco and Hector dying, because Hector is all about the Trojan horse and Troy. That comes up. And then you had Brad Pitt starring in that Troy film. From the pit. Alright? The Fall. Fall of America. Seatlantis. Look. Seattle. And then you've got the Fall film, the Fall series, Fall everywhere. Extremely Masonic satanic film, this one. Haven't actually fully watched it yet. Started though. That's it. Okay, I'll stop right there. But there it is, you see. There's your two ops. Trade Towers. And then Seattle. Trade Towers. Twin Towers. Then Seattle. Wrecking Ball. Bang. Bang.